What's up my YouTube family? Welcome to the video. So I'm actually making this real late than I wanted to because I'm going through some fucking problems, man, and I need your guys' help. And it's related to the Civic. So if you guys don't mind, man, if you want to skip through whatever, if you guys just watch the end of the video and I explain the situation I got going on with that car. And if you guys have been in that situation before, I really appreciate your help. But let's start with this. So if you guys are wondering, this current, so the block, haven't really done much to the Mazda, the Ford Fusion short block. I added the oil pump, cleaned that up, did what I had to do to it, and installed it. Other than that, man, I've been so busy. You guys watched that last video where I did the whole overview with the fuel pump setup for the SI. And hopefully I can do a better version of that. And the guy who, wanted that video, appreciate the comment, man. That put a smile on my face to see that you actually watched the video. So, much love to you, my brother. I've just been busy, man. I've been back and forth to Austin, Texas. Been trying to make some extra money with the old lady, you know what I'm saying? But I've been real busy, man. I spent a whole week and 3 to 4 days in Austin. I've just been working down there. If you guys want a little tip on making some extra money, man, on this little gig, if you guys are in the Texas area, Austin, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, there's this thing called Favor. I don't know if you guys heard about it. It's something like Grubhub or you call it Uber Eats. It ain't nothing cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you need a little extra, cash, especially what's going on in this time, at work, for me, man, they're actually reducing the hours. So, I gotta hustle as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? But the favorite thing, man, it's pretty fucking dope. So, you do all the deliveries for HEB. HEB is a big thing that I'm starting to learn that is big in the Texas area. We got Walmart here in Arkansas. They have Walmart there, but everything is HEB. Everything is Texas, which, I respect that a lot. So, what it is a delivery, man. And, you do a certain amount and they'll match that. Say you do 12 and the promo is like $120 and you got 12 and you only made $60, they add the other 60. I'm not sure how these other companies go, man, but yeah, like I said, man, if you guys try to make a little change on the side and you're in the Texas area, that's something to look out for, man. I've actually bought something that I want to use as a business, which I'm going to introduce to you guys. I'm going to show you guys later on, but I made a big purchase and I'm hoping it works out for the best. But just from me doing those orders with the old lady, you know what I'm saying, and we split the money, it helped me to buy this, this product. So hopefully I can show you guys later on in a few videos. So let's start with what I got here. Before I begin, guys, not trying to be a fuck boy, but I'm sure you guys know about 3D, so I had to pick a few of these up before I left, because I'm sure you guys know about Christian Guzman. If you guys are into fitness, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I've slacked a bit. Me and my wife, I used to be big in powerlifting, but anything fitness related, so, Max Tuning, Russell, Charlie, my favorite YouTuber, surprisingly, it's not a car YouTuber, my favorite YouTuber is Chris Jones. I don't know if you guys know about Chris Jones, but I used to fuck a lot heavy in the weightlifting. But, these 3Ds, man, I love them. I need to curb off of them, but I had to pick a few of these up, man, because for some reason the come and go back here, they ran out. And I'm not sure because of the whole, C word situation. But, yeah, if you guys, like energy drinks and shit, I fuck heavy with energy drinks, which again, I need to calm down, man, because this is just a heart attack away. But hopefully in the future, man, I can show you guys, a little bit of my powerlifting, and if you guys are into that as well. Like I said, this channel is just me documenting my diary, me loving cars, and just showing my hobby. But if I can incorporate other things as well, like again, one of my passion, is powerlifting and weightlifting. So, hopefully I can show you guys in the future, man. But anyway, so this here is a package I picked up probably a week ago, because I bought this while I was in Texas and it got shipped to the house. So it was sitting outside all this time. But good thing about living in a small town, man, people don't really fuck with your shit. So This is a PCV plate for the Ford block. I'm doing the Ford Fusion block 2.3. This can work for the EcoBoost, miles of speed, Duratec, it doesn't matter. The PCV plate is the same shape. So let me unbox this real quick and show you guys, what all comes inside of this. So, in case some of the questions that people may ask, one, if this is a sponsorship, obviously you guys know I'm a very small channel. I don't think any company should invest in a channel, especially if they're not going to make them any profit. So no, this is not sponsored. I bought this straight off eBay for $90-some. The reason why I chose Radium, there's a lot of them. There's Monotune, I think, what's that company called? Full Race has a plate as well, and a lot more companies. I just love Radium. I like the piece, I like the color. I was going for that black look, and hopefully in the future I can run some more Radium products, especially like their fuel rail, especially their surge tanks. I'm a big fuckboy when it comes to their surge tanks. I love how those things look. So this is a catalog, so I'm definitely gonna go through this. This is a 2019 catalog. It comes with a few stickers, which is pretty dope. I'm gonna stick that on a welding helmet or something. It comes with the separator plate, so definitely gonna install that. And this is something that I bought that I kept inside the box, which came today. This is a Amazon, eBay, whatever. This Evil Energy. These are called 10AN ORB, which ORB stands for O-ring base, and it's a 10AN male side. I'm sorry. So me, when it comes to fittings, I can mess with the eBay fittings. I have no problems so far with any leak, especially on the Civic Si. So you purchase what is best for you, whether it's Fergola, whether it's Vibrant, the high-end fitting companies, Russell. Again, you know what's best for you, but these fittings, I've had no problem with these, and I have them on my catch can setup for the Civic Si. So, sure you guys know the reason, the purpose of having the PCV, the positive crankcase ventilation system. Helps with reduce the blow-by, and especially if you're making a lot of power and vacuum pressure, you want that shit to go somewhere. So I'm going to be running a catch can setup on this car. So this is something that when I sell this car, the new owner can look and see whatever. So just to give a comparison with the OEM setup, here on my right is the one from the Ford. Here on the left is the one from the Mazda Speed 3. And as you can see, it's much beefier, but as far as the flange area, it's the same thing. And it has you can call it the baffle plate, so it doesn't allow oil to get as high. And this is the port that goes to the vacuum. So this is not a tutorial, but because obviously I have this out of the car, but I'm not going to be using any of this. So if I do plan on running the stock manifold, I'm just gonna block the port that goes into the intake manifold. So like I said, I will be running the catch can setup. I plan on running 3, which is probably overkill. I do say I wanted to make big power on this car, but financially, probably, especially if I'm selling it, 380, the most. If things change, so be it. But looking on a clutch setup for these cars, man, they're not cheap. So I think I'm just going to get a brand new OEM clutch, and I think that'll be okay for 300, decent torque. So this would be an overkill, but at the end of the day, I still want to do it. So running 3 is probably not necessary. You can probably run one off of there, and if you want to keep everything OEM, just run to the intake manifold. And I picked up, knowing me, I had to find out if there was any junkyards down in Austin, Texas. So there's an LKQ close to where my wife lived, and I picked up this Mazda Speed actually a ton of parts off of the CX7. I'm sure you guys know the CX7 came with the 2.3 as well. So I picked up this valve cover, and just to give an illustration where I'm going to run the other PCV or the other catch can bong, I'm going to run it somewhere up here because the baffle plate is on the back side here, so which is cool. You can screw this out as well. So I'm gonna get this get a bong weld to it, clean it up, put my taste. I don't know what color I want to go with, but I think I want to do a giveaway. I try not to bribe people, man, because you know with these giveaways, obviously you want something in return. So you know, I think about it, but I like to do a giveaway on this because this is the extra valve cover I do have. So, you know, I'll clean it up, do the bong fitting, and I can even put one here, and I'll see how that goes. But you know, I just picked this up because the first thing that I thought about when I got it was, okay, maybe I can do a giveaway on it. You know, clean it up, paint it a nice color. You know, everything for me is black, so powder coat it, get it powder coated a nice black, but we see by due time how that goes. So just to show you guys again where I'll put it on the car, on my car, I'm just gonna put one here, and I just put another one here, but I'll put a block off on it. So yeah, so let me go ahead and install this to the block. Alright YouTube, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do this. So you know, they come with the two separated plates or baffle plates, whatever you want to call it. Come with a set of screw. These are some real small Allen style head, and this is the gasket that I removed from the baffle plate from the miles of speed. These things I don't think they go bad that easy. I looked at it, no cracks, no nothing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reuse the one that came off the speed. I'm sure I won't have any problems, and if it leaks, you know, so be it. I'll go in there and change it. You know, not something I want to do, but I doubt this is going to be a problem. I'm sure if you want to go and buy a brand new one, teach his own, you do what's best for you. So I had a screwdriver, but now, like I said, I just realized these are socket head. So I have to grab my Allen set and just slowly start tightening these down. Alright guys, so got those installed. I know you guys got a lot more common sense than I do, but I have a bad tendency to over tighten things. You know, you feel like, okay, I'm tightening it down so it's going to be 100%, you know, perfect or secured, but you know, obviously with these small aluminum bolts, man, aluminum screws, sorry, you don't want to go too crazy with them. So that's good, you know, tight to my liking. No torque spec or nothing like that, you know. So go ahead and install. Let me put this up first because I know I lose this. I'm gonna go ahead and install the gasket. It fits, no problem. Now I can go ahead and bolt it up to the block. Alright, so got the plate on, installing the last bolt. Now I'm sure, I don't know if you guys can see this in the camera, but these are just some Allen bolts I picked up from, I had to go to Lowe's and they ran out, and then had to go over to Ace Hardware. This is nowhere necessary. Knowing my black ass, I like to be extra, like that bling bling. But the ones that came with the car is just perfect, but they're a little bit oxidized, and you know, just small details, man. I'm just that type of cat when it comes to certain things. I'm not trying to go for the show look, but yeah, just something I like to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard to explain, but none of this shit is necessary at all. Does it add horsepower? Doesn't. None of that at all. But yeah, so just pick these up. Pretty good deal. Picked up the stainless bolt. I think the correct term is socket cap, Allen socket cap, and just got some washers as well. These stainless bolts, they can get expensive, but you know, like I said, you know, definitely not necessary. So got everything, got all of them on there, tightened up. Now, you know, again, sometimes I gotta watch myself. I'll go and torque things down crazy. So I think the most I can go with these, or the most I need to, like 70 or 100 inch-pounds, nothing crazy. So that should be less than 10. You know, I just put it to like 8.7. You know, that's with most of my Honda bolts. So I'm sure 8.7 will be okay. 8.7 foot-pounds. I'll get my trusty low cobalt torque wrench. And I'll just go at 8.7. First one. So when it comes to, as far as I know and I've read, you know, I always say, man, I'm not a professional, none of this shit. But the most size you go to PCV fitting, especially if you're going to AN, is 10 AN, the least I've seen. That's what I'm running on the Civic Si. I'm sure if you wanted to go lower, the lowest I would go is like a 6 AN, you know, 6 AN, 8 AN, but you know, I think 10 AN is a decent size. I know the bigger the fitting, sometimes they get expensive. Especially the hose itself, the braided hose itself, not so much the fitting, because like I said, I run eBay fittings and they pretty much vary around the same price. But when it comes to the hose and the length, you know, it's more expensive to get a 12 AN than a, you know, a -4 or a -6 AN. So, you know, at least what I would run is a 10 AN, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I'm running 2 10 AN fittings and hopefully one on the top of the valve cover. So let me go ahead and install those fittings. I have one here installed, and you install these dry. You know, that's the reason why it has an O-ring. You don't have to put no paste or no, you know, PTE tape or nothing like that, pipe thread tape or nothing like that. Especially on the AN side, you shouldn't, you know, that's why it has that tapered interference fit. Put this in dry. And I don't have an AN style wrench. To be honest with you, and I know this may sound weird, but I like to scratch them on the ground. I just like that rugged look. You know, like, you know, this car's been fucked with a lot. But that's how it is on my Civic Si. Even brand new out of the box, I just scrape them on the ground, and I just like that look. Just like the car's been tampered with a lot. Not saying that's a good idea, but I just like that, you know, that not too show built, but you know, car's been worked on a little. That's just me, man. I know it sounds dumb, but I do intend to invest in an AN style wrench, especially if I want to do, you know, certain clean builds. So stump that down, and I grab the wrench, regular crescent wrench. And just for the video, I'll just go ahead and take these off with some painter's tape and tighten these down.